Welcome everyone, you're tuned into Did You Know from English Plus with me, Danny, your guide on this journey to separate fact from fiction. Today, we're chewing over a topic that's sticky, a bit stretchy, and has been a part of our childhood warnings. The claim that gum takes 7 years to digest if swallowed. Sounds like a long dinner, doesn't it? Let's start by sticking to the facts. The claim goes like this. If you swallow your gum, it's going to hang out in your stomach for 7 long years. You might have heard this from parents, teachers, or friends as a cautionary tale. But is there any truth to it? Or is it just a myth that's been stretched longer than a piece of bubble gum? First off, it's important to understand what gum is made of. Modern chewing gum is a combination of gum base, sweeteners, flavorings, and colorings. The gum base is what gives gum its chewy texture and, interestingly, is indigestible. However, just because it's indigestible doesn't mean it takes a 7-year vacation in your digestive system. In reality, our digestive system is quite efficient at dealing with non-food items that are swallowed. While the gum base can't be digested, it doesn't stick around either. It passes through your system at the same pace as other matter. Generally, it's out of your system in a few days, not years. Let me give you an example. Remember the last time you accidentally swallowed a seed or a piece of fruit peel? Did it hang around for years? Of course not. Your body knows how to handle things that can't be digested. The same goes for gum. It's more of a transient visitor than a long-term tenant. This myth probably stuck around because it's an easy way for parents to discourage children from swallowing gum, which, while not dangerous, isn't exactly a good habit either. It's like those old sayings, like "don't cross your eyes, they might stay that way." Well, spoiler alert, they won't. But why does busting this myth matter? It's a perfect example of how easily misinformation can spread and be accepted without question. Critical thinking requires us to question what we hear, even if it's been repeated 1,000 times. By doing so, we can avoid the unnecessary fear or misconceptions that come with these myths. So the next time you hear someone say, "Don't swallow that gum, it'll be there for 7 years," you can gently correct them. Share the facts and spread the truth. It's a small but significant way to promote critical thinking and fact-based knowledge. And that's just the start. In the next part of our episode, we'll dive a little deeper into this topic, so don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Welcome back to Did You Know? If you're just tuning in, we're unraveling the chewy tale of whether gum really takes 7 years to digest. Before the break, we debunked this myth, but why should you care? Well, it's not just about gum, folks. It's about nurturing our critical thinking skills. Understanding why myths like these persist helps us become more discerning about the information we consume daily. It's a skill that's essential in an age where misinformation can spread faster than a rumor in a high school hallway. And now let's delve into some frequently asked questions that weren't covered earlier. Or maybe we didn't just go into much detail about them. Now, my first question is, can swallowing gum harm your digestive system? This is a concern many people have. Well, the truth is, swallowing gum occasionally won't cause any harm to your digestive system. Your body is designed to handle non-digestible items that are small and chewy like gum. However, excessive swallowing of gum could lead to complications, especially in children. It's rare, but it's always better to spit it out than swallow. And my next question, does chewing gum have any health benefits or drawbacks? Well, chewing gum can actually be beneficial. It's known to help with oral health by stimulating saliva production, which can reduce acidity in your mouth and prevent tooth decay. On the flip side, some sugar-free gums contain artificial sweeteners like xylitol, which can cause digestive upset if consumed in large amounts. And now let's shift gears and talk about how this relates to our daily lives. Now here are some discussion questions to ponder. Have you ever believed a health myth for a long time? What made you realize it wasn't true? In what ways can we apply critical thinking to other health-related myths we encounter? And how can we help others, especially children, understand the difference between fact and fiction in a fun and engaging way? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to hear your take on these questions. And as we wrap up today's episode, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Remember, questioning and verifying what we hear or read is a crucial life skill. It helps us make informed decisions and avoid misconceptions. If you enjoyed today's episode, please follow and share English Plus. Your support means the world to us. And if you're feeling extra generous, consider supporting us on Patreon. Your contribution helps keep this podcast alive and kicking, and you will be enjoying a lot of benefits. Signing off, I'm Danny, and remember, always chew over the facts before digesting the myths. Stay curious, and see you in the next episode of Did You Know from English Plus.